Congressman Mike Waltz, Republican from Florida, joins me now. Congressman, you know this story. The FBI is investigating the leak about classified documents about Israel's plans to attack Iran. I think it's imperative that we find this person because the leaks are in national security and they can influence the war. This is outrageous. You've got to find this person.
Yeah, you're right, Stu. And it's not just putting Israeli lives at risk in their response to Iran's attacks on them, but it's also the damage to the relationship. And what I want people to understand is the Israeli intelligence services regularly provide us intelligence and information and have done so that have thwarted attacks here in the United States. And then we are also sharing technology. For example, we shared the technology that formed the basis for what they turned into the Iron Dome that have saved millions of lives. This kind of thing damages that relationship. And if the Israelis stop trusting this administration, lives are going to be lost. They've got to find who did it and send a message about these times of leaks with real accountability.
Whomsoever is doing this is actually aiding and abetting the enemy. That would be Iran. And to me, that's treason. Would you go that far?
No, that is treason. It is. This isn't just a violation of some documents, and it needs to be treated that seriously. If Iran moves towards a nuke, it will be both Israeli and American military lives at risk, not to mention the nuclear arms race that will explode all over the Middle East. That's how serious this is, but clearly someone has an agenda. Some type of Iran apologist or someone that has issue with Israel, and they are literally putting lives at risk and putting the world at risk with this type of behavior. And we need to throw the book at them, Stu.
Well, President Biden says world leaders warned him democracy would be at stake if Trump's reelected. Watch this.
I've known every major world leader personally in the last 40 years. Every international meeting I attend, including just being in Germany, as they're walking out, whether it's the G20 or the G7, whatever it is, they'll pull me aside, one leader after another, quietly, and say, Joe, he can't win. My democracy is at stake. My democracy is at stake.
All right, Congressman, you heard it. What do you say to that?
Yeah, you know what democracy is at stake? The Israeli people right now. You have Chuck Schumer calling for regime change in the middle of a war with a democratically elected government. What happened to democracy that we were supporting in Afghanistan and their fight against Islamic extremism that's now coming roaring back, threatening the world? How about the freedom fighters in Cuba or Venezuela that didn't even get a peep of support? In fact, you got a relaxation of sanctions with Maduro. How about the women in Afghanistan and China and that are being trafficked across our southern border? And what's going on with their rights and their freedoms? And then if you want to talk about the progressive left, you know, all of this talk about rhetoric about Trump, how about the actions they're taking to stack the Supreme Court, to eliminate the filibuster, to eliminate the Electoral College, and on and on? That's the threat to democracy. So what he's accusing is what his left is actually doing. And the legislation is real. And I'm talking actions rather than alleged rhetoric.
You've got a new book, Hard Truths, Think and Lead Like a Green Beret. Can you give me a 30-second pitch on it, please?
Well, these are the hard truths I've learned in combat. Green Berets are different. We specialize in guerrilla warfare, and how I've marshaled the tribes as a Green Beret in Africa and Afghanistan, and how I've learned those lessons to deal with the tribes of the swamp, Stu. I think it's pretty applicable to today, but not only politics, to business, to life. And no proceeds to me, by the way. It all goes to veterans charities for the Green Berets that I didn't bring home.
Congressman Mike Waltz, you, sir, are a good man, and thanks for being on the show. Always applaud it. Thank you.